Hello, welcome back. I've got a quick question for you. Is a calorie really just a calorie? Growing up, we were taught that a calorie is just a calorie, and what I've learned on my own is that it's really not. Why? In simple terms, if you attach fiber to sugar, say when we're eating an apple or a pineapple, or even a date, one of the most sugary fruits that I know, it's going to have a lot of fiber attached to it, so we're going to metabolize it over a long period of time. Now let's take the calories in Coke, for example. There's no fiber attached to it. When we're drinking it, it's going to go right to our gut, and it's not going to have any time for our body to really grab hold and take its time in metabolizing those sugars and breaking them down. So that's why you see skinny people like me who have this big old belly on the side, and they look like a pregnant woman, right? So really a calorie is not just a calorie like we're taught. So with that said, when we're talking about diabetes and sugar, our focus in the healthcare model is the focus on the pancreas. And why is that mostly incorrect? It's because sugars are metabolized by the liver. The liver is responsible for breaking down those sugars and utilizing them in our body. So why are we focusing on insulin dependence in our body and the role of insulin when we should be focusing on the liver? The only time that the pancreas gets involved is when the liver can't do it on its own, right? So when we drink in those liquid sugars that I just mentioned, what's going to happen is it's going to rush into our body. We're going to have a big exclamation mark pop up in our head and in our body, and those signals are going to be firing like freaking crazy, and the liver can't do it on its own. So it's going to have to call to its friend the pancreas to start releasing insulin like crazy to make up for that. Now when we talk about fruit, let's take dates again and apples, very sugary substances, but they have the correct amounts of fiber attached to it. So a date, although a date has, we'll just say 15 to 16 grams of sugar, and that sounds a lot, but one can of Coke or one can of Mountain Dew is like 60 or something crazy grams of sugar. And so when we have a craving, we can just eat literally a date and take care of that. What I'm getting at is the metabolism, the breaking down of those sugars is extended over a long period of time. I mean, several hours, and so the fiber allows that to happen. Just goes to show that a calorie is really not just a calorie like we're taught, and when we're drinking those calories in liquid form, and it's incorrect. It's a wrong way to look at our health, and we're treating that symptomatically with insulin and insulin dependence and diabetes and other health problems that come along with sugar, but that's not the focus of this video. So quick information for you guys, just to compare calories, what's the incorrect way to look at caloric intake as far as liquids, and fiber. Fiber is one of the largest things that we can consider when we're talking about sugar being broken down into the body correctly. So with that said, hope you got some value from this, and I mean when I say protect yourselves. See you all in the next one.